Greetings, podcast junkies in Boca Raton. We have a great show today here with co-host Mons. How we feeling, Mons?
Good. You're just cranky, so.
No, I'm doing good.
Vibes.
We got reoccurring guest Billy, I would say resident college football expert, right?
Yes, sir.
And then Book It with Brady, our guest of the week. How we feeling, Brady?
Feeling pretty good. Had a pretty good week one NFL weekend here, so feeling pretty good right now. Yeah, can't complain.
Awesome. Glad to have a fellow Packers fan on the show.
Yeah, it was like a
You're talking way too fast there, buddy.
But yes, go Pack, go. Cheeseheads look good, very good. So I cannot complain.
Awesome. Well,
Cowboys are 0-1.
come on, man. Billy's a Cowboys fan.
Sorry, Billy.
It's all right.
But Brady, we talked a little bit about in the car your parlay, your biggest parlay that you cashed out there. Tell the people and us, what was in that, when did it happen, kind of the details.
Yeah. So this was crazy. So it was end of March, about middle of March, end of March. I was doing a lot of first quarter NBA props, and I was hitting a couple of these a week, and I had put in an 11-leg parlay. Now, I don't do many 11-leg parlays. I bet I probably put in maybe one or two in my lifetime of anything over like an 8-leg parlay. So I was rushing to get – I got off work. I'm rushing to get these picks in. There's literally like 2 minutes till tip-off. Games were at 6:10. It was about 6:05, 6:07. And I'm like, shit, I got to get these things in. So I had 11 legs stacked up that I liked. I'm like, I'm just going to throw 250 on it, just see what happens. I'm like, I don't even know what it's going to pay out. Put it in. It came out to about 74,000. Right. So shit. I just go about I'm like, all right, well, it's all first quarter props. So it's overs and unders. I think it was all overs, actually. It's all overs on NBA first quarter props. So it was like points. LeBron to get 2 rebounds, Luka to get 8 points. It was just a whole mix of like 4 or 5 different games that were starting right at 6:10. I checked back in 15 minutes on the app. I wasn't even really watching the games at the time. I was like, I'm gonna check in, see how this is going. And I look, and I'm like, wow, I got 2 legs left, and there's 5 minutes left in the Lakers game right now in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I got a chance in this. I needed Luka to get 5 more points and LeBron to get 2 rebounds. I checked the stat line. LeBron's out of the game. So I'm like, that's going to be tough to get 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
Luka hits his points by about the 2.5-minute mark. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss out on $74,000 by 1 leg.
Is there any cash out option?
No cash out option either.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, they weren't giving me much. And, I think because it was first quarter too, they didn't have that live. And all of a sudden, LeBron comes back in the game with about 1.5 minutes left. I'm like, can he get 2 rebounds? So time goes on, and there's he gets a rebound, but it's 2 seconds left. I'm like, I missed out on $74,000 by 1 rebound in one of the best NBA players of all time.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go to the gym. Don't worry about it. I go to check the app again, and it says a 2 by his name. And I'm like, wait, what happened here? And it says a 2, but it didn't check mark the bet it was a win.
Yeah.
So I go to check it. I go back to ESPN. I go to all the apps. I'm sweating, anxious, and it says LeBron has 2 on Action Network and all these different ESPN and all these apps. And I'm like, wait, what? So with 1:03 left, there's an offensive team rebound, but they didn't assign it to anybody till the end of the quarter because it was a tip.
Yeah.
And they ended up giving it to LeBron. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. $74,000. I was like, all right, well, I got to go to the bar.
That's where I would go first.
Fuck the gym.
Forget the gym. Yeah. We got to go celebrate this thing. So it was a rush of a lifetime. But yeah, just a crazy story too, because I thought I lost. I was like, once again, 1 leg, shocker. And then all of a sudden I hit it, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is the biggest hit of my life. And I had hit a couple earlier that month, 250 to win $17K and $19K off 250, all on these first quarter props in the NBA. And that one was, and that's a crazy story. Took a little while for them to pay it out. I was getting very nervous, but worked out well.
That's crazy. I told you, my buddy, shout out Kenny, works for the NBA analytics. I would just gift people fucking parlays every day. Give them an extra couple points. I would look at the lines that morning. I'd just be throwing extra rebounds, extra points. That's insane. How did you were able to like exploit the lines like that?
Yeah, so I do a lot of like see who plays the most minutes, really see who takes the most shots in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And that time too in the regular season, I was looking at who played the least amount of minutes and hitting their unders as traditionally as I could, minutes wise and like rebounds wise. If it was a guard, I'd take his under rebounds. It was a lot of just like analytical first quarter only bets.
Yeah.
But yeah, and was able to kind of exploit that, which was good.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Love that story. And then you're like casually like, oh, I had a couple 1 for 17, 1 for 19. That was super casual.
Yeah, no. It wasn't just.
That's not easy to do.
No. It wasn't just. I mean, I was putting like 4 or 5 in. So like, I was putting a decent amount in each week. But yeah, I was probably able to pull like 1 a week out that was like over like 10 G's.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy little run there.
Damn.
Playoffs, I hit like maybe 1 or 2, but it wasn't as successful as regular season because it's a full slate. You have more games to choose from. You don't have to pick between 2 games. And yeah, in playoffs, it's a little bit different. They actually play defense. But yeah, so.
Awesome. Brady, we were also talking about pre-show quarterback rushing touchdowns, kind of props that you're into. Would love to hear that before we dive into NFL
that's
recap.
always been one thing I've always tried to exploit. I feel like a couple of things. One, I don't know if anybody bets baseball that follows, but home run props are so juiced in the wrong way for the better now that like I stay the heck away from them. But quarterback props, I feel like any touchdown props, they get bet very well. But running backs, you see like the minus 150s, minus 110s. You'll get quarterbacks now. You can get them at plus 300-400, just like Mahomes, just like Allen. Like some of these guys that
Allen at that high?
Allen, sorry,
I was like,
sorry.
no way.
Allen
He
was
gets like 1 a game.
Who did Herbert? Sorry, Herbert. Herbert was plus 300, plus 400, and they both scored like in the Friday night game, which it was like, wait, like you're getting these. There was 13 touchdowns scored by quarterbacks in week 1. 13 touchdowns. Danny Dimes had 2 of them. Jonathan Taylor had 0.
You know what wasn't scored until last night, which I predicted. Defensive touchdown.
As you did.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit. I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, none this week. There's usually like I have one of my interns look 5 to 6 a week, and there was none. We got to pick 6.
Heck of a pass by JJ.
That was.
by the way.
That might as well had a bow on the end of it.
But I was gonna say, going back to your quarterback and the touchdowns there, one thing that I've been looking into is quarterback rushing yards over, but even more so longest rush. That's what I've been looking a lot into. That's a really kind of sharp prop and market. He keeps zooming into me here. I don't know. I got a haircut today. I feel like I look better, but
I thought you looked good. I was waiting till you said about your haircut because it looks good, man.
yeah.
You got a good fresh
He
cut.
tried a new barber. He was really nervous about it. He cheated on his old one.
Is that a half?
I don't know if we can get that on camera now. That's just great. All right. Well,
You're shedding onto your white shirt, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. You got.
Remember when we were at the bar and he was asking people to look at like this weird little spot?
Oh yeah, Ben. Ready for this? Give me a zoom in. So we're at the bar, right? I'm camera. Yeah, I'm there. We're at the
why
bar,
are you putting this on camera now?
And he just got a haircut that day, and he used to go to a barbershop that was way overpriced, and it took like 90 fucking minutes for a haircut.
He's definitely gonna watch this episode and
yeah, I don't think he
yell
knows
at
how
me.
to use YouTube and or what a podcast is. And Simon's like, I have a date this week, and look at this, they miss hair right there. And I'm like, Simon, where? Like, you're basically bald on the side. And Simon's like, dude, what do you mean? How can you not see this? Goes to the bathroom, goes in the mirror with his flashlight, finds it, comes back out and goes, dude, see? He like has to pull his ear down because it's in the crevice of the ear in his head. I'm like, Simon, I don't think anyone's ever gonna.
Some
see
girl might notice. We're here to talk sports though. I don't know why we're going off onto this. All right, but longest going back. We keep it light here. Brady, going back to like longest rush, I think is a prop to look at.
Yep.
If you look on like an offshore or even Hard Rock, I don't even know if Hard Rock offers it, but it's kind of hidden. And so I've been doing a lot of those. Baker cashed his. I forgot who the other quarterback was, but Herbert, yeah, I sent that out.
Herbert was running, yeah.
So longest rush, but I like the quarterback props there. Longest reception too, I think is a good one. Warren Sharp kind of taught me like I saw he was posting those, and I'm like, let me dive into these more.
Interesting.
Have you always been doing like props or any game winners?
I like props. I feel like it's a little bit easier and less. I don't want to say influence, but like it's just there's more of a read to it than if you were to play like a plus 8.5 and. At the end of the game, you get burned on a. I mean, you still get burned. Who was the quarterback that knelt that went under his rushing props?
It was Josh Allen.
Was it Josh?
Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
I think he was at 35, and then he went back.
I had one of my clients. He had like a $200 parlay to pay out like over a band, and he was down bad this week. He was down bad. I took him to the cleaner.
Yeah.
You gave him some free play.
I gave him free play and I gave him a discount.
There we go.
So I kind of stay away. I kind of stay away from yardage, to be honest. I like receptions, and I'll do anytime
things
touchdowns.
that can't get taken away.
Exactly.
Yeah, that shit was wild. But going back to just recapping week 1 real quick. First up, let's talk about all of us. Actually, you had it in your Survivor too. Matt, I want to start with you. How do you feel about the Denver Broncos and that sweat?
It was a sweat.
You were locked in.
It was a sweat.
Me and you were both locked in.
It was definitely way sweatier than I wanted it to be. But when you bet with the public, that's what you should expect.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you should expect.
Billy, what are your thoughts on Denver and that performance?
Yeah, exactly that. Like when you side with the public, like some fuck shit's gonna happen.
Yep.
Never a doubt. I knew Denver was gonna win that game, but
Never. I mean, there was a lot of doubts during that game.
We're down 12-10 in the third quarter, and
I knew. I'm a big Bo Nix guy. I knew he would pull it out. It scared me like to death. I thought we were out week 1, and that would be pretty fucking embarrassing.
We were buying back in that.
How much? Oh yeah, 100%. But,
You can't buy back into Circa.
we went 3 weeks. What we go or 3 episodes of just straight like, dude, stop.
Simon, stop talking about it. It's Denver.
And
You were doubting it, Simon?
Not doubting it.
Simon loves to be like that contrarian.
Oh, yeah.
So then he's like, well,
Yeah.
he made somebody.
I mean, Sean Payton, you better be fucking reaming their ass out in practice this week because that was an embarrassment against. Tennessee's not a good team offensively, at least.
No, I'll say Cam Ward looked good. Yeah. Cam Ward was putting the ball on the money.
This guy with his jokes is unbelievable.
I think it was one of those scenarios of like playing down to your competition. I think.
Or the Titans aren't that bad.
No,
Jeffrey Simmons is a fucking beast.
That D-line played well. Like the Titans D-line played well.
Then they had some passes.
Cam Ward was putting the ball on the money. Calvin Ridley and those guys just weren't helping him. He was putting the ball on
I thought
money.
Cam looked
good.
I think they might beat the Rams this week. But any other thoughts or like any bad beats or sweats that we had for betting this week?
Well, we could talk about Younghoe Koo and how I almost went to Atlanta and lit his house on fire. Because how do you miss a 44-yarder as a fucking NFL kicker? I felt more confident watching high school kickers. My boy Robbie Bertoncini. Robbie Bertoncini was like 16 for 16 in Seaford football. I swear to God.
Fucking Seaford football.
He was drilling him. Younghoe Koo, I felt more confident with Robbie Bertoncini over the ball than Younghoe Koo. I thought Younghoe Koo and Jeff Ulbricht's house should have been lit on fire after that game. How he lost that game boggles my mind. I never felt more comfortable. Michael Penix put his body on the line, played unbelievable, 300 yards, rushing touchdown. And then the Baker and the boys just walked down the field.
Danny the Baker.
Baker Mayfield and the boys just walked down the field. And then Michael Penix does it again, gets him in a great spot, gives Younghoe Koo a 44-yarder as an NFL kicker at home. You're at home. Like, this should be
It should be
ridiculous. I lost on that, and then I ended up losing on the Ravens, but I was already done with the Falcons.
Yeah, fuck the Harbaugh needs to go. That's my opinion of it. And I'm not a huge fan of McDermott either, but after that game, I mean, Harbaugh keeps blowing leads. It's just I mean, what do you think, Brady?
I mean, like I don't know. Some of these coaches, when they get up, they just love to pass. They love to pass more. And you got these guys that you got Lamar and you got Henry. I don't know what they're doing out there. I will say this too. One thing I noticed in week 1 that I absolutely found funny was the lowest point total coming into the Sunday slate. The Pittsburgh and the Jets game. That made me laugh. It was 38-point total. They about had that at halftime. Yeah. Just classic NFL, like we do everything we can to predict these games, right? And they just come out and those offenses look like they were world class.
That Jets offense looked good. They look good. I mean, Steelers couldn't stop the run, and the Jets were scoring.
And unders were 12-4 week 1. Under the total, 12-4.
No.
Which is
a lot of favorites week 1.
Very chill.
I think it ended up 12-4 favorites straight up, 8-8 against the spread.
That's going to swing this week big time, and that's why a lot of people advanced in Survivor. So going into this week, unless you have any thoughts to share about your Patriots in week 1?
It was very depressing. Not like they didn't come to play. Vrabes didn't have them ready to go. Lethargic. Very un-Mike Vrabel-like. Not what you would expect from Vrabes' first game back, coaching in Gillette as a Patriots coach. Obviously, he brought the Titans there before, but not the vibes that you're looking for with, I wouldn't say the expectations were extravagant, but the expectations were a lot higher than what we got.
Travion didn't look bad, though.
Travion looked good. Yeah. Drake threw for almost 300, threw a tutty and a pick. Bad pick.
Yeah, but what about the Packers, though? What do you think about them?
I think they play very good football.
Yeah. Go Pack, go. Glad you're on the show today. But let's talk about some matchups for NFL this week and Survivor as we talk through them. Some of the, obviously, first up, Thursday Night Football, Commanders, Packers. I mean, Brady, me, I want to know your thoughts on this game, but want to hear these gentlemen's thoughts because we're both biased as fuck with the Packers. So
Yeah. My thoughts are, I mean, after seeing how they came out that week 1, it's going to be hard for me to not lay a Josh Jacobs and Packer money line parlay this week and just hammer that. That'll be fun. So that's such a homer pick, too.
Yeah.
What do we think, Billy?
I like the Redskins here. I like
to win or cover?
Win. 3.5. I'll take him 3.5 because it's in Lambeau.
It's in Lambeau, yeah.
I like him 3.5, and I like him on the money line as well. I think the whole world saw what the Packers did. The Lions, the whole world will side with them in this Thursday night matchup. Too quick of a turnaround. Everybody saw it on Sunday. They're going to want to bet it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Give me the Commanders. Redskins, 3.5.
What do you think, Mons?
I think I would grab the Commanders at 3.5 while you can right now because I think that line is going to move down.
To at least 3.
At least, if not 2.5 by kickoff.
Were we a little shocked at that 3.5? I was a little shocked by that.
What, you thought it should have been more in the 4 range, 4.5?
I thought it'd be around a 2. To be
oh,
honest
no
with you.
shit.
I thought
okay.
they were pretty even.
I mean, we've got to count the home field advantage, and then the way the Packers defense, I think, look. I mean, Washington only put up 21 against the Giants, so I wasn't that impressed with their offense.
Yeah.
They didn't need to do anything, really.
I mean, that's fair, but they weren't world beaters on offense. Yeah. The total's at 48.5.
What do you think if it trends down? 3.5. I agree with you. You get it at 3.5. Get the field.
I'm going to stay away from my thoughts on this game because of the bias I have.
You can't just think.
Yeah, just take.
Well, no, I want to see who's reffing and stuff first.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it might be home team hussy there. You know, Ben knows the refs. He's a big refs guy back there. Ben with the news back there.
But I lean Redskins. I lean Redskins now. If I agree with Matt.
No, I mean we got
it at 3.5.
But I'm not. I
wouldn't want to trend it on the money
line. I'm just on them. Get them now before the line moves.
Right, we got a close game.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Give me 3.5.
Next game I see on the slate here that I want to discuss: Bengals 3.5 point favorites at home against the Jaguars. We'll start with Brady here. What do you think?
That Jags team. I watched that game on Sunday. They still got they got some flaws that Bengals. I mean, they're too good offensively. They can't hang with them offensively, in my opinion. Give me the Bengals. Even at 3.5, I think they'll win by 4 to 7 in that game. I'm not believing in that Jags team yet.
Billy?
Yeah, tough because the Bengals struggled against the Browns. Browns obviously have a great defense. Mm-hmm. Jags looked great. At 3.5 is a good spot. I honestly would probably lean the Jags. I think people will still overload on Burrow and Chase and T. Higgins there. See where it goes. Track the money. I think right now I lean Jags, but if you can get a better line favoring the Bengals, or again, if you just see, because I think it's tough. I think the Jags have a really weak secondary. Good. Josh Allen, Travion Walker, fine defensive front, but that Bengals defense is atrocious, and the Jags team looked good against the Panthers, but they looked good. So I lean 3.5 to the Jags right now, but we'll see when it gets.
Yeah, I lean 3.5 to the Jags. I still don't trust the Bengals early in the season. They looked like shit this last week. They only put up 17. Burrow had 1 touchdown.
I think they'll take off.
I wasn't super impressed by them. The total's at 49.5. So gonna lean under on the Jags here right now. Mons, you got any thoughts on this one?
I like the under with you there. I don't have any thoughts on the side of this, but I like the under for sure.
If you're taking Jags, you got to think under, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
no doubt.
Yeah, I don't think they'll put up 27, 28.
But next game, and might be our survivor pick, so this might be a little bit longer of a conversation. Cowboys 5.5 point favorites at home against the Giants. Extended refs. My thoughts would be Your Cowboys usually beat the Giants at home. They're a great home team, off extended rest, better quarterback.
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas, I don't know if he's playing for the Giants this week, but I'm leaning Dallas as a great survivor pick option. I know they'll be public there, but I love the extra rest and at home.
Yeah.
And the Giants offense couldn't muster up anything.
Yeah,
that D-line I'm still scared about, but I like Cowboys as a pretty solid survivor pick. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Cowboys here. They're what?
5.5.
6 or 5.5. Yeah, I think there's a lot of problems with the Giants, with Dable, with Russ, with that offensive line.
Neighbors.
Neighbors looks. He was yelling at. He wouldn't high five Dable or whatever. But yeah, I mean Dak's undefeated ever since his rookie year against the Giants. I think this is a blowout spot in Jerry's world. Again, scary because it's public play. But I think the Cowboys kill him. I mean, they kind of have their number.
Ready?
I would take Cowboys here for sure, and I would also take Dak Prescott anytime touchdown. I kind of like the way he moved in that Thursday night game. I thought he moved well up. You know, he's had some injuries and stuff, but I thought he moved well. Got out some escaped the pocket a couple times and was able to extend plays. So yeah, I kind of like anytime touchdown Dak Prescott there.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Actually, I don't know what the line is, but
I know I was trying to find it. Hard Rock doesn't even have it up, so I would say it'd be around plus 500.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because Russell Wilson's plus 450.
No, he'd be less than Ross.
You think?
Yeah, 100.
I would
He'd
think
probably be
so.
like 175 to 225. But I mean, Dak can move, and that's kind of his claim to fame. Get him in like a play action pass, he might just run for it. That's the kind of guy he is.
He might.
Kind of quarterback. Kind of quarterback we have over there in Dallas. No, I think it's a blowout spot. Again, Matt said it pretty well. Of like always scary when you bet with the public, but I think, Simon said extended rest. Dallas has had their number for years. A lot of problems, a lot of holes there in the Giants' world. I think the Cowboys beat them by 2+ touchdowns.
Matt, you like them for survivor? I know you're thinking them as an option.
Do I like them? Yes. Betting with the public 2 weeks in a row absolutely scares me. Not gonna lie. And then number 2, I definitely want to wait and see what comes out of New York because I'm not surprised by it. I was telling my boys from Jersey I was telling them week 4 I expect the Jackson Dart rumblings to start, but they're already going. Honestly, as crazy as it would be, I know Dak's numbers against rookie QBs and all that. I don't know what it is, but this Dart kid gets me going. If he starts, I would definitely want to fade the Cowboys. Not that I think they'd lose, but I wouldn't want to take a chance on the survivor pick on them.
All right, that's fair.
That's the worst part. Sorry, hate to cut you off.
you're good.
Hate the Giants. All 3 of my favorite players in college last year: Scatabo, Jackson Dart, Abdul Carter.
Yep.
All Giants.
Scatterbill.
I love Dart. I hate the Giants.
I love
Dart.
I love Lane Kiffin.
I like Scatterbill. Big. Our boy Poppy's a big Scatterbill guy. Yeah. But next game, we just saw this team last night. Division game. Brady and I both hate these teams. Bears more. Lions minus 5.5 at home against the Bears. Let's start with Billy on this one.
Yeah, I think this could be a get-back spot for the Lions. Dan Campbell gets the boys ready to go to war. 5.5 is the number. Where is it at?
5.5.
No, where is it?
At the Lions.
It's in Detroit.
In Detroit. Yeah, I like the Lions there for a get-back spot. Still not totally bought in on Caleb Williams. He looked good that first half. First drive, he looked fucking unreal. Like Oklahoma, fucking Caleb Williams style. So not too high on him. I think the Lions, better team. We talked about it. Lost both coordinators. A lot of kind of mystery in that land too.
But the old coordinator's coaching the Bears now, so.
I was going to say Ben Johnson versus the Lions D ought to be pretty
a
fun to
little
watch.
get. Oh, I might flip my spot. I might go Bears. Yeah,
Bears 5.5.
Who knows that room better than
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson? That's pretty good. 5.5. That's a weird line. I'd see where the line moves, but I lean Lions get the get back spot 5.5.
Brady.
I like the Bears here. I really do, but it depends on the injury. So they got 3 or 4 guys, Edwards and a couple guys, Johnson on the defense. Depends where those guys and if they play. They're questionable right now.
And short week.
Yes, so we'll see. But I would lean the Bears if you could get it at 6. I like that a lot better, obviously, but depends on those injuries. But I would lean the Bears there and Ben Johnson. You know what's interesting? You brought up a good point there. You see a lot of these quarterbacks. They come out. They look like all-stars, the first drive, it's all scripted.
Yeah.
A lot of scripted plays that first drive for Caleb Williams, and then they come out and
Thrown in the fire. It's like a boxing match,
then they've
right?
got to
Like, you
actually
get
make
punched in the-
adjustments
Yeah.
and make calls and at the line, and
Yeah.
and different packages are being thrown at them, blitzes are being thrown at them, and they're showing different things. So it's very interesting to see that. You saw that a lot throughout the weekend. You see the first quarter. Geez, these guys look like they're going to score
Hell,
a million.
Michael Penix and the Falcons, they fucking 3 plays.
You and the goddamn Falcons, bro.
So bad. Sorry.
Still mad about
It was
that.
his. Well, he does a beat the bookie challenge every week, and the Falcons were his pick. Yeah, so
Should have been the Jags, but was not.
we should just select Danny 05 and we'll win every week.
We're taking care of our guy. We're
but-
taking care of Moga.
But want to move on so we have enough time to get through all the games. Tennessee plus 5.5 at home against the Rams. I'm sorry, people. Do not take the Rams in Survivor this week. Their offense was shambles last week. Tennessee gave Denver a scare, and they're at home this week in Cam's first home start. I like the Titans plus 5.5 here. I loved what I saw from their defense. So I think, and the total's 41.5. So I'm going Titans plus 5.5, staying away from the Rams in Survivor. Matt, I guess we'll go with you because you just watched the whole Tennessee game.
No, I mean, I just love the 1 week flip up on the Rams.
Yeah.
I mean, months ago, you're getting in my face through a Zoom camera. Like, I mean, Ben, you remember, Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
It doesn't mean they can't lose an early game.
I'm just
Baltimore
saying,
lost to the Raiders in week 2 last year.
If you really are, the Rams are Super Bowl contenders, they should handle the Titans.
The Texans are a good defense, too. It's not like, I mean, they
No,
they struggle. It's
Texans
just a good
defense is there.
I just think we're either going to see who's right. Like, are the Rams pretenders or are they a legitimate team? If
yeah.
they're a legitimate team, they should win this game by 10 points plus.
Brady, what do you think here?
I don't really. I think this is a stingy line. I think there might be a little trappy there. Everybody's going to be pounding the Rams on the road. I think it's going to go over the total. I liked what I saw from Cam Ward. You said 41.5.
41.5 right now. It might shift a little bit.
Down there too. I like that. I think that's low. I think the Titans can score a little bit here. I know the Rams defense is decent, but I like that over, and I think we'll see. But I think it could be trappy where you're up 10 and they score late touchdown at the end or something. Trash.
All right, Billy.
Real quick, I think it's the fake trap of the week. I think people are high on the Titans after contending with the Broncos, excuse me. But I think it's a fake trap of the week. I think the Rams can blow the doors off them. I wouldn't play it. I'm not going to play it. But if you are, I'd take the Rams. I think they kill.
All right. Next game, we got Patriots down here in South Florida against the Dolphins. The Dolphins look like dog shit. I'm liking the Pats here. I like the coach more.
Possible survivor pick.
Possible survivor pick as a dog. Mike Vrabel was the best outside of Tomlin as an underdog coach. Matt, what are your thoughts? I mean, Pats are your team, so want to hear your insights into this game. And yeah, what do you think?
I mean, it's no secret New England struggled in Miami for basically, I don't know, my entire life.
Like Brady always.
Even through the Brady era, we struggled in Miami. But I liked what you said because you were kind of talking me off the Pats a little bit since I was high on them, and I don't want to pick my survivor pick with bias, which is hard. It's hard to do, but you did kind of say, like, what scares me about the Pats is maybe they need a few weeks with Vrabel to get them feet under themselves. And I agree with that. But the Dolphins just looked so fucking bad.
Their secondary's terrible and it's banged up.
Now Tyreek shit came out today about his girlfriend claiming like domestic allegations. Like, so who knows if he's gonna be suiting up for this game? Like, there's so many issues. I mean, Mike McDaniel, he looked at the pressers today and he just point blank goes, "Well, the positive is I don't think it can get any worse than what it was. It's only up from here." So when you're already saying shit like that going into week 2, I mean, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. I really do like the Pats in this spot to win, cover, survivor. I like them all every which way.
I like that, dude.
Yeah, we got some. I'm looking over there.
I don't know how anybody could put money on that Dolphins team. But if this were like a primetime game, I don't even know if I probably wouldn't even turn this game on. That's how ugly I think it's going to be. So
Drake May almost threw for 300 yards.
I mean,
he could be a guy who rushes for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think we could get that guy outside to throw for 300 on the Dolphins secondary.
That is true. All right, well, we got a bunch of games and not much time left to go through them, plus college. So, 49ers, Saints. I love what do you mean?
I was going to say, that's a game you pick?
Well, I mean, people are going to be using the Niners in Survivor, and I'm staying away from that. Brock Purdy's banged up. Total's 41.5. I might look at a first half total here, but don't take the Niners in Survivor. That's my only thing. Brady, what do you think?
I
Kind of a gross game.
Yeah, it is a gross game. I would lean Niners there, but I would stay away from it. I don't like that game at all.
Billy?
Yeah, I lean Niners. Kittle hits the IR.
And
Ricky
Birdie's
Pierce
lined
all
up.
the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't touch it. That's one of those games I wouldn't even watch.
No.
Well,
Niners Saints.
there'll be people on them.
Unless I have skin on it, I'm not watching that game.
The next game, Bills at the Jets. I mean, your boy Fields looked pretty fucking good.
Looks great.
I'm staying away from the Bills here in Survivor. Totals 46.5. I'm usually an unders guy, but I'm going to lean over. I still got to dive into the data. Matt, what do you think?
What was that?
He sits when he pees. You're an under guy. You gotta be the over, bro.
Under guy, but over in this.
Claims that? I'm an unders guy. Like, okay, dude.
Sharp betters, smart
Unders
fucking
get me
betters.
Fired up, man.
Okay, dude. Just root for bad football.
3-0 first half scores get me going.
Just root for bad
All right,
football.
No, the Bills Jets. I think
Jets have upset them before at home.
I could. easily
MetLife's going to be
see-
bumping.
I could easily see this Jets team, shocking some heads and maybe upsetting Josh Allen. Division game. Fields looked good. I don't know.
The home game,
I could see
MetLife's
it.
going to get amped up, or
I don't know if there's such thing as an amped up MetLife.
75 and sunny there Sunday.
Great.
Good weather for them. I think I actually do agree. I don't think they'll win the game. I think they could cover it. I could see like a 24-20 kind of game. Josh Allen, a huge step up from Aaron Rodgers. So if the Jets had any problem with Aaron Rodgers, going to be a problem with Josh Allen. If you had to touch something, I'd go Jets +7, but otherwise I'm staying away from
Brady?
them as well.
Yeah, I'd go Jets +7. How about Justin Fields? 10 yards per pass.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, he looked
versus
good.
the Steelers. Nobody saw that.
Yeah, anyone know if Garrett Wilson's hurt? He took a fucking big hit from Jalen.
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end.
Yeah.
Hurt?
Smacked.
Is he hurt?
I think he's okay. I
Well,
don't know.
speaking of that, Steelers at home against Seattle, -2.5. The total is 39.5. Billy, why don't you start? What do you think?
Yeah, just another game I'm not gonna touch. But
Billy hates this whole fucking slate. Billy,
No, we got a few more we'll get to you might like.
he's picking all like Seattle is a good spot for Seattle. I think the Steelers put up the points they did because of the Jets defense. I think
Seahawks defense is legit.
Yeah, I like Tariq Woolen. I like Devon Witherspoon. I think this is a good spot for Seattle. What's the line? 2.5 to
2.5 Pittsburgh.
but it's in.
In Pittsburgh, yeah.
I like the road dog here. Give me Seattle +2.5.
Brady?
Ugh, another tough one here. I would stay away from this one. At home, give me Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, it's not a bad.
I like Mike Tomlin more as a dog than as a favorite, but if Seattle loses this game, they'll be 0-2 going at home against the Saints. Love that
you
for
just want
Survivor.
to push that
Yeah.
for the Survivor
That
narrative.
Well, that means I would say we should take Pittsburgh this week.
No, you're saying you're
just-
setting up a Seattle
Yeah,
loss.
you really want Seattle 0-2 going into.
Oh, hell yeah. Going into fucking hype in that place.
I don't know if any Seattle fans are watching this. I would want them. I don't know why they didn't play Kenneth Walker as much as they did. I like Sharp. Sharp's a great, but like that much of a committee. I think Sharp led in carries, touches.
Maybe.
No, I don't think it's maybe. I think it's pretty damn.
Probably a maybe. All right.
Pretty sure.
We're going to do two more games, and then we're going to dive into college. This game I haven't dove into, but Ravens, 10.5 at home against the Browns. Love the Browns plus 10.5. Everyone's going to be on the Ravens in Survivor.
Philly's not going to touch this game.
Nah, I was gonna say, are we ever gonna get to like the primetime games, or are we just gonna keep doing 1 o'clock games?
This is a game I'm going to lay off, guys.
No, I actually like the Browns here. Good.
10.5 is a high fucking number.
Yeah.
They could upset the Ravens. Everyone's going to be like, oh, Ravens are 0-1. They're going to fucking win.
Yes.
Joe Flacco against his old team?
Oh,
that
God.
defense? Who knows? What do you think, Brady?
This is one I like in the NFL. This is kind of what I do with these high spreads. I tease the Browns up and I tease the over. Browns and over, I'd tease those two. I don't know if you guys tease much on this show.
Oh, we do a lot of teasers. we're a -110 teasers though. That's our big claim to fame.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do here. I would tease Browns over, and I think the defenses here will struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I mean, maybe not to.
Now you want to talk about this game.
Not siding with you on the over, but I like the teasing. I mean, you're getting past 3, 7, and 10 in a divisional matchup. You tease it, now you're getting a 17. I think that's too many points in a divisional matchup. We talked about it with the Cowboys and the Eagles. Fortunately, your Giants pick didn't really come to fruition with the Giants and Redskins. But I think too much points in divisional matchup will always give me headaches. I think the Browns have a clear better defense. Actually, I don't know about that. The Ravens defense they just got fucking dogged. But I like the guys on their defense. Actually, Ravens were my Super Bowl pick going into the year, and now I might have to change my pick. But I don't know. I think 10.5 is too much. If you tease it, I like that too.
All right. Biggest game of the week. So we'll start with you. Chiefs, Eagles. Chiefs are 1.5 point dogs at home. I mean, you got to go Chiefs here. Mahomes as a dog at home. They're 0-1. Keep it simple, as you say. Chiefs.
Yeah, I kind of similar to that line spot. I think it's a great get-back spot for Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes. Eagles.
The rest is basically the same because they played Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So it's not too much different. I like the Chiefs here to pick them.
Brady?
Chiefs haven't started 0-2 since 2014.
Love
I
that
read today. Worthy's day to day. Didn't look like he'll probably be ready, but we'll see. I would take the Chiefs at home.
Mont?
Yeah, see, I think you said keep it simple. I think I'm keeping it simple going with the Eagles.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Keeping it
the
simple?
keep it simple pick here is the defending Super Bowl champions off of a Chiefs team that did not look that good. And they're down their wide receiver.
That's my. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
That's my whole thing of like why I'm gonna play the Chiefs. Bet it big. It's a system play. I mean, they lost in the Super Bowl. They was never a game. Lose their best receiver. Lose last week. Eagles win without their best. I mean, without JC. Who knows if that game's as close as it was without him or with him? Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I think it's a system play to just go the Chiefs for me.
I like the Eagles. I'll be the contrarian
I read today
here.
75% of the early tickets are on Eagles -1 at BetMGM.
Put me in with the public, baby. Put me in with the public.
Mahomes as a dog. All right.
That's my bet now.
We got 3 more the primetime games. Pick one game that you like and what you're thinking. So Falcons 0-1 at Vikings. Minnesota's -4.5. Then we got a Monday night doubleheader. Bucks, Texans, 7 o'clock Eastern. Houston -2.5. And then 10 o'clock, which is late as fuck. Chargers at Raiders. Chargers -3.5. Brady, any games that stick out to you for the prime times?
Chargers look good. I like them, but I like the Raiders to cover that 3.5. I think that'll be a close game. I kind of like the Raiders there.
Pete Carroll's looking young as fuck. God damn that guy.
He looks like
30. He's in his 50s.
Yeah, he looked good. We need to get his skincare routine or something.
Give me Falcons. Give me Vikings Falcons game. I'm excited for that. Both young QBs.
You like the over 45.5?
No, I don't like the over. I like the Falcons, to be honest. But what's the matter?
Dude, Younghoe Koo's their kicker.
So, bro, I think
I didn't get to him
that game.
Ooh, we're gonna get Younghoe in prime time for Billy
he lifts up
here.
his shirt with an I'm
You
sorry,
watch. He's
Billy.
gonna smack a game winner.
Yeah.
Push the camera. It's like, fuck you, Billy.
Like
What the
58
fuck?
yards.
I was going to say, I like the Texans here. Texans good get back spot. I'm a big get back.
I like the
fan for
Texans as
weekend.
well. I like that under for next Monday already. Texans Bucks.
Big unders guy. I like the Texans a lot.
I already sent it out. So
Really? A lot of sound alarms for like Nico Collins, that OC. I think Nick Casey's his name or something like that. I think good Rams defense knocking rust off week 1. I think it's a good get back spot for CJ Stroud and the Texans offense and Texans as a whole. Only worry is that O-line. That O-line is atrocious.
yeah. Well, we got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to finish up here with college football. John Mateer, our goat.
Shout out John Mateer.
John
Huge-
Mateer.
Huge week in college.
College football, we got a better slate. We'll start off with Georgia, Tennessee. Billy, what are you feeling here?
Yeah, I like. I think a lot of good money is on Tennessee early. Joey Aguilar.
It's 3.5 spread. Georgia on the road.
What did it open up at though?
4.5. It opened at 4.5.
Yeah.
I saw that today.
We'll see how the line keeps moving. I lean Tennessee early, but again, track it, see where it moves. I think we'll get a better idea, closer to game time.
What do you think, Brady?
I like Tennessee here as well. They handled Cuse. Georgia, I know they've played Austin P. But they didn't look very good last week or the last 2. I don't know how you get up in those games, but yeah, I like Tennessee there. Give me the 3.5, 4. If you can get it to 4, obviously that'd be big. But I like Tennessee.
Mons is just excited for a big SEC game.
Very excited for a big
Tennessee, Rocky Top, baby, at home. At home.
Very excited.
Tennessee at home
just
here?
Volunteers get going. I'm also going to side with the Volunteers with the points.
Yeah, all right. I'll go Tennessee here as Rocky Top's gonna be hyping there for a big game. Next up, we got a big Florida game. South Florida, Miami, Brady. What do you think? South Florida. Two like upsets the last, top 25 teams. Boise was in the top 25.
Did I see this line correct? 17.5? Is that correct?
17.5 for Miami at Hard Rock here.
Insane.
That is a lot of points at first, but I
You an
thought,
alignment?
I thought the same thing when I saw South Florida. I was like, man, that seems like a lot of points. Until they prove me, I'm going to go South Florida there. Give me the points.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking points.
I don't like to tease college football a lot, but that might be one where I outline it up a little bit and snag an over too. I think South Florida, their pace, they're gonna eventually start scoring more, and I love Carson Beck down there in Miami.
Billy?
Yeah, I think the Cinderella story comes to an end with Byron Brown and USF. Maybe it's a little bit of a bitter.
We're talking about 17.5 points. We're not saying they're going to win the game.
Yeah, but I think Miami would I think they clear.
Well, you think this is like a 30-point win?
I could see.
You're so wrong.
35.
He's just going to be wrong on this.
I think it's a 35.
I'm with you on this.
35.
That's just a lot of points.
I'm bitter about
Miami win.
DJ Lagway. Yeah, I think I get 35-10.
You and DJ Lagway.
My guy.
John Mateer's our guy. That's a me and you
guy.
thing. We can agree on John
Speaking of
Mateer.
speaking of that, real quick, do we think Michigan should still be ranked? I don't think they're a top 25 team.
No.
What are they ranked?
22nd I saw today. I think.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, I don't know who. Yeah,
They struggled versus who do they play week 1? Who do they play week?
They're not even playing this. Oh,
Michigan?
no, they're playing Central Michigan. They're 30-point favorites. Yeah.
There's like Southern Illinois.
All right.
New Mexico State.
We got the two big games. Actually, three, I guess, all at the same time at 7:30. Vanderbilt, South Carolina, which was a Netflix show, which will be interesting. But the two big games, Florida 8.5-point dogs at LSU. Brady, what do you think on that one?
I'm not on that. That's a lot of points, I think. But at LSU, I think they roll them. I'm big on that LSU team this year. They're pretty good. Nussmeyer's, awesome. So yeah, give me him over Legway. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, no, I actually agree here. 8.5 is the line.
Yeah.
I think in Death Valley, I think Brian Kelly, Nussmeier, they're gonna roll them.
I'm not as knowledgeable about college, but honestly, I think Florida covers and sprinkle on the dog unranked versus ranked SEC. That's my thoughts there. Sprinkle on Vanderbilt money line too against South Carolina.
As long as Florida
what's the-
doesn't spit on players.
the Vanderbilt?
Yeah, literally.
What's the what line?
Vanderbilt.
Unreal.
Vanderbilt is 6.5-point dogs at South Carolina.
What's the money
255, 255.
Yeah, probably like around there.
I don't know. I think Vanderbilt off of last year is a public dog. Like Diego, I hate him. Biggest scum.
Is he?
I hate him. I love Lenore Sellers. I wouldn't touch that game just because I think Lenore Sellers and South Carolina's public play at this point in time. But what is 5.5 is? I think South Carolina can either roll them, but they struggled against Virginia Tech. I mean, they just outlasted them. So
Andy played well last week. Yeah.
yeah, we'll have to see.
Um,
Oh shit! No, I was talking about South Carolina. Vandy beat
Oh,
the
sorry.
fuck out of
Yeah.
Virginia Tech.
Other big game, which they keep scheduling these big games at the same 7:30 slot, which is weird. Like Penn State's playing Oregon in a couple weeks at the same time as Bama, Georgia. Put those games separate. That's my opinion.
They knew Bama was gonna be.
Yeah. A&M at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is minus 6.5. Brady, we'll start with you there.
A&M Notre Dame. I got
In South Bend.
in South Bend. Give me Notre Dame. I really like the way they looked in that Miami game, especially more so towards that quarterback Carr. Give me Notre Dame at home. A&M, I'm still not. They've had so many years where they're just like not there.
I will not buy in on A&M until they are in.
Well, they're a much better home team.
Running out of the tunnel for the national championship game.
All right.
It'll never happen.
Matt hates A&M. Billy, real quick on this game.
Yeah, give me the Irish by a million. Quick as possible.
By a million.
Yeah, I think good get back spot. Obviously, heartbreaker in.
You think they run the ball down their throats?
Jeremiah Love. I mean, that was the whole problem against Miami. Miami has a good defensive front, but I think if
They
got
barely
Jeremiah
ran
Love,
him that game.
that was
too.
the
It
problem.
Weird.
And he was just hurdling. When you got him the ball, he was just hurdling people. So I think a good get back spot in South Bend. I think they're going to want to roll them for the boosters. They're going to want to beat them by as many as possible.
I'm going to leave everybody with this one bold prediction for this week. NFL or college, my bold prediction, dogs will bark against the spread and money line this week. Brady?
Ooh, bold prediction. What should I? That's a tough one. I think.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Bold prediction. I'm gonna say 2 top 5 teams are going down. I don't know. We'll see.
Mons?
40% or more of the Survivor tickets left will be eliminated.
Oh,
Okay.
Fun.
I
Billy?
like that one. I got Redskins on the money line. That's it. Yeah.
All right.
Enough.
On the
All right, guys. Great show. Brady, where can the people find you on social media?
At Book It with Brady on Instagram. So go ahead and follow that. And and send me a DM or tell me I'm good looking or something. I don't know.
Great show, guys. Glad we have football back. There was a lot to talk about. Thank you, Billy, for coming in again. Mons as the co-host. Everyone have a great week and enjoy the games.